this trip. They say they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic. Mr. Rankart be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com. Let's talk it up. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's DLeagueRadio.com. Let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned into the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned into the D-League. Leave your TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned into the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned into the D-League.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV. I am John Reichert, and I am joined today by Kevin Coble, this giant thing standing here next to me. Kevin, we are here to call the Novice League game in this CIDL contest between the Wild Goose and the Bandits. These are the top two teams in the Novice Division.
So this is pretty much means something to these two teams. They're not fighting for second or third. They're wanting first. And it's been pretty much a toss-up, with the Bandits winning the first game, but the Goose have won the last two. And
convincingly the second time. They won 6-0 back on November 5th. This last time they were out, though, early December, it was a 3-2 contest. They went right down to the wire. What are we looking for today? We have some scoring going on by Sean Roskilly with 7. Nick Peterson leads the Goose with 8. We have scoring by committee pretty much on these two teams. Nobody stands out as the number one goal scorer, and that's how you want a lot of hockey teams to be.
Well, the Goose have a couple secondary guys. I mean, you look at Dunt and Torgerson, and both of them have 7 goals. So that's a lot of scoring by your top 3 guys. And then you got a couple more guys at 4. So there's a lot of scoring. But you never get this far without good goaltenders, and both teams have really good goaltenders. You got Nick Foster in with the Goose, and you got Aaron Harris, who's a very athletic goalie with the Bandits. So this is going to be a contest of who's going to stand up the longest.
Red Dragon Herbs is a sponsor of D-League Radio. You can find them on the web at reddragonherbs.net. It is loose leaf herbal teas from around the world. Now with cold and flu season, be sure to check out their headache relief and cold season flavor. Also by So Cherry. John Sesher and his gang doing the best they can as the official outfitters of the CIDL and the official outfitters of D-League Radio. Check them out at SoCherry.com. And, of course, the Keg Stand over on Westtown Parkway. Over 90 beers on tap, full menu, open 7 days a week till 2 a.m. The Keg Stand in their 3rd season as primary sponsor of D-League Radio. And we are here on D-League Radio TV, Kevin. Another bonus for everybody today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to be able to put a picture to the sound. You know, we don't always get it right when we're talking about the game. You don't always get it right when you're talking
Thanks for
about
sharing
the game.
one of the tricks of the trade.
Yeah,
great.
Just pick a name. Pick a name. So-and-so with the puck. So-and-so with the puck.
It's audio only. They don't know. But here comes Nick Peterson, and I'm very familiar with him. He's on my summer team. He gains the zone, trying to get around one defenseman, and does. Houston able to keep him wide. Peterson tries to get one to the slot as he sends one in, trying to hit Matt Burns.
Uh-oh.
Loose in front. Yeah. Peterson from the left circle sends
it
in on goal. Harris able to cover up.
There it is.
Harris covers that up. We get a stoppage. Nick Peterson, a one-man wrecking crew on that shift.
Well, he is the leading scorer. You don't get 8 goals without having a lot of skill, so he's out there in front getting the puck over and over again. It's not just getting it one time. He kept getting the rebounds and loose pucks. I mean, he's out there working hard, and they're already changing lines.
Both teams making a change. Face off to the right of Harris. Won by the Bandits, but it's going to come to the Wild Goose. Comes right in on net. A nice shot by Strathman.
Big Josh Strathman.
Comes all the way in onto Aaron Harris. He was square to the puck. Saw that the whole way. Makes the stop. 2 good shots by the Goose to start this out.
Yeah, I think a big reason why they're winning is Josh Strathman back there. Really solid defenseman.
He's somebody it's hard to get. It's come right back to him on cue. He sends a hard shot that gets deflected wide. Pass into the slot by Cameron Brose. intercepted. Strathman with another blast. That goes wide. Unable to keep that in was Dunn. Now Dunn will gather it in the neutral zone, trying to make something happen. Gets it over to McCarthy.
Big
Broken
Tommy
up
Hoffman.
by Hoffman. Hoffman gains the zone. Right wing, left wing side, sends it in on net. Foster can, and it goes in. Foster did not cover the post. And just a throwaway shot by Hoffman to get some pressure on goal. Goes into the net, and the Bandits have a 1-0 lead, 2.5 into this contest.
Well, I don't think Foster has to get Tommy anything for Christmas now, because that was a gift. I mean, it was just he didn't have the post sealed. I think he took it a little bit nonchalant and gave up a goal to Tommy Hoffman. So I hope he said thank you after that. Well, 1-0 quick. That was a fast one.
That was quick, with the Wild Goose having the majority of the puck possession and shots on goal. First shot for the Bandits goes in.
Momentum killer, though. This could be something the Bandits really need.
Face off at center. One back by the Wild Goose. Back into their zone. Up to McCarthy. McCarthy gains his zone, tries to get around one man and does. He's going to send it in and try to get it to Brose on the near side. Brose trying to get through the defense. Jones behind the net for the Bandits. Over to Hunter Lee. Hunter Lee chips it up. He's able to get it out of the zone. Chased down by the Wild Goose. Up to the middle. Lee can't handle the pass.
Splits the defenseman.
Dylan McMahon coming in, takes a shot. Nice. Saved by Harris. Dylan McMahon coming in with speed on a breakaway for the Goose. Gets a good shot off Harris, equal to the task.
That happened really quick.
One bounce of the puck, and it was gone.
Harris is a nice, tall goalie. He covers a lot of space.
Now brought in by the Wild Goose. Shot attempt by Johnny B. Good. Hits a body in front. It's going to be Jones in the corner. Jones battling for the puck. Gets it up and out to Mark Stats. Stats sends it over to Lee. Lee with the puck in the neutral zone. Sends one in on goal. Foster steers that off to the far side.
He's got some velocity on that shot. Hunter does.
He put his weight behind it. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah. He's one of those big guys.
He's a big man. Brought in by the Wild Goose. Centering pass into the slot, misses the mark. Lee with the puck again, trying to get it up and out of the zone, and does.
Up to Nate McCombs.
Yep, Nate McCombs gathers the zone. He has time and space. Looking to make something happen. Tries a shot. Save. Comes right to the slot. Rebound by
Jones there.
That is Jones, and then he can't find a handle. Sends it in on Foster. He'll glove it, juggle it, and get a whistle.
Woo! Yeah, a lot happened there really quick. Nate McCombs driving the net. Yeah. He's been playing for about a year now, I think, maybe a little bit longer.
These two teams so far have been stretching the ice a little bit, and they're going to be worn out at the end of the first.
Well, that's what you want to see. You want it side to side. You want to see a lot of things. These teams are still learning the game, so any team can win this, and they're both playing really, really well.
Face-off won by the Bandits. Kept in at the point by Houston, but now it's going to come to Peterson. Peterson looking to get out of the zone, and does with the help of Matt Burns. Burns trying to feather a pass that's going to be intercepted by the Bandits. They're going to sit it down, and that's going to be an icing call, as Kent Forbes got a little too much on that. And we get another stoppage in play.
Well, it looks like Nick Foster settled down there. Some really good saves here in the last few chances.
So the faceoff will come back into the Bandit zone to the left of Harris. Peterson and Collins facing off. One back by the Goose. Shot attempt. That's broken up by Houston. Good defense. Kelly Houston on the shot by Burns. That looked like a set play, Kevin, where he just passed it right to Burns. Burns fired it. Houston was Johnny on the spot, as it were, to block that shot. Now taken by Busby. Busby's pass attempt. That goes all the way back to Strathman of the Wild Goose. Strathman looks to hit his forward, breaking up the ice, but it's taken by Lee Collins. The younger of the Collins sends one towards the net, and Adams kind of tipped that on his own netminer. Foster is aware of it. Over to Ross Gilly. Pass by Houston. Collins unable to keep that in the zone. It's Ross Gilly once again. He sends it towards the net. That misses the mark, comes around on the far side. Cleared out of the zone by the Wild Goose. Taken once again by Kent Forbes. Over to Busby. Busby dumps it in the zone where Strathman will gather it in for the Goose. Chip it up off the boards, trying to hit once again Dan McCarthy. I beg your pardon, that's Chris Robinson. I thought it was 16.
Maybe it's not time for a new prescription.
Maybe, I think. I don't know. Gets around one defenseman, comes into the zone. And the Bandits able to clear it away. It's loose in front. Robinson with the shot.
Ooh.
Oh, and Harris with the save. He had to be quick to get down and get the glove on that.
Oh, well, it was a deflection off of his own defenseman right in front of him. That puck was just right there on his doorstep, no time flat. But, yeah, he covered it up. And, again, Aaron Harris, very athletic goalie, very young guy, does a really good job.
Face off to the left of Harris. 12:20 remaining here in the first period. It's 1-0 Bandits.
Oh.
Shot attempt by the Goose. Deflects off the defenseman behind the net. Now battle along the boards. That's McCarthy. He's over there with Cameron Brose. Around the net. Over to Dunt. Dunt sends one to the crease, and that just misses the mark. And now it's McCarthy. Sends one. That goes through the crease. Goes providing pressure for the Bandits. Adams able to keep it in and sends it back behind the net. Pass out to the slot. That misses the mark. Good with a shot. Deflected by
That's the captain.
That's the captain, yeah. Oh, nice stretch pass over to Ghost. Ghost brings it in. That's Jeff Fortner. He's taken off the play by Dunt.
Yeah, he wasn't too nice about it either.
No, he wasn't. Down in the Goose zone, or in the Bandits zone. Vance brings it out. The captain, who just had that real nice pass up to Fortner, and again with another one.
He's calling long distance on
the Goose able to break that up, and now once again it's Cameron Brose with the puck for the Goose, gaining the zone. He's just staying back a lot. It's Dylan McMahon behind the Bandits net. He's pressured by the defense of the Bandits. Comes over to Papian. Papian gets it up and out of the zone. Wild Goose have to regroup. Bandits, that's Hoffman, the goal scorer from a few moments ago, gaining the zone. Throws one towards the net once again. So, hey, it worked the first time. Why not?
Yeah.
Fortner along the boards for the Bandits. There's a shot that goes through, but through the blue paint into the corner. That was a shot by Jones from the point. That was dangerous. I don't think Foster saw that till the last second.
There was several screens in between him and the shot.
Here come the Wild Goose. It's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Comes in McCarthy with a shot that goes wide. He had a man wide open on the far side. Maybe a pass is the better play there, Kevin.
Maybe, but I think it might have been cut off by the defenseman.
Chipped out to center by Papian. Wild Goose with it once again. Jumped in by Pashka. Vance with it for the Bandits. Vance with some speed coming through the neutral zone. Tries to hit his center. He's going to hit Fortner over on the right wing side. Jones regroups at center red. And the Bandits look to regroup. Pass attempt to Hoffman. Misses the mark. It's going to go to Peterson. Peterson has McMahon with him.
Ooh.
Makes a move at the blue line. Chipped away nicely by the defense. That was Kent Forbes of the Bandits once again. Icing call on the ice. 9:23 remaining here in the first period. 1-0. The Bandits still with the one-goal lead. The Wild Goose kind of dictating the play, Kevin, but it's the Bandits coming up with the play they need at the moment they need it.
Well, it's back and forth. Puck's moving up and down the ice, moving really well. It's just a matter of opportunity. The Goose are getting more opportunities, but the Bandits are not giving up on this yet.
Once again, the Goose with that set play, the face-off win to the winger, and then a shot on net just goes wide once again. Referees are going to say that was tipped. Icing waved off. Strathman goes back to get it for the Goose. Clears it around the near side boards. Battle along the boards for the puck. Kept in nicely like by Forbes, I beg your pardon.
Oop. Oh.
Peterson can't hold on to that. It comes out to the red line. Forbes will dump it right back in for the Bandits. They go on the forecheck. Mark Stats on the near side, applying pressure. Stats comes away with it after a nice play by Hunter Lee. Now Lee with the puck. Whips it around the boards, trying to hit his winger on the far side. Not a bad play by Lee there. Stats behind the Goose net, sending it over to Lee on the near side. Players collide and go down. Referees shaking their heads. No foul. Back to the point the puck comes. Taken by Forbes once again.
Oh.
Shot comes in on Foster, and he has to cover up. It looked like Stats was trying to tip that.
Yeah, Mark Stats had a good chance of increasing the speed as it went by him.
Stats is a veteran who knows where to be, and he saw that coming. Just got a piece of it, not enough to get it by Foster. We get another stoppage in play with 7:35 remaining in the first period.
Well, now that the goalies have kind of settled down, you're starting to see that both of them have got their game today. This could be a very low-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be another 6-0.
Shot attempt by Busby. That hits bodies in front. Puck loose in the slot. It's going to be taken out by Josh Malang of the Wild Goose over to Dunt. Dunt on the left wing side. Back to his defenseman who will dump it back in. Houston can't find the mark on that. She's going to chase it into the corner where she's fighting with McCarthy. Well, not fighting, but they're
battling.
They're battling.
This is the one place that's good.
Shot broken up by Collins. Another shot broken up by Collins once again of the Bandits. So he had good hustling on the puck for the Wild Goose. Now the Bandits will just once again send it down the ice and get an icing call.
Ross Gilly and Collins both blocking a lot of shots there in the front. You like your defense to take some of the pressure off the goalie, and especially getting them out past the face-off circle there. Goalies hate it when you're standing right in front of them taking shots. They like it when you're out there. So they're doing a good job.
Face off to the left of Harris. One back by the Goose. Comes back to the defense. That's good. Good shot. Hits bodies in front. Vance gets it up to Busby on the far side. It comes out to the neutral zone. Chipped up and in by the Wild Goose. Now back out to the neutral zone by the Bandits. Pashka all over the puck on this sequence. It comes to Busby, though, of the Bandits, and he's trying to hit his wingers.
Yeah, he split like 3 Goose trying to get that puck.
Ross Gilly can't make the play. Comes to McCarthy. Wild Goose side. Overton trying to make a play on Dunt, and does. Erica Overton with a nice poke check. Now shot comes into the slot.
Oh!
Harris is able to steer that away. Cameron Bros with the puck, far side. Tries to get one through the slot. That's broken up by the defense of the Bandits. Now it comes loose into the near side corner. Vance gives chase. Tries to clear it up and
there
out.
We go.
Good breakout. It's going to be Ross Gilly, but he just loses the handle. And Good dumps it back into the Bandits zone. Ross Gilly had a step, and he was going to be going.
Really close to a nice breakaway there.
Just lost touch of the puck, and now a pass attempt by Vance comes up to the neutral zone. He was trying to hit Busby. McCarthy now on the left wing side for the Goose. Sends one in on net. Harris steers that off to the side. Now he's going to just cover up.
Well, it hit the boards and came right back to him.
Right back, and McCarthy was coming in for the Wild Goose. Good play by the Bandits netminder.
Yep, he's picking up the game fast. I don't think he's been playing very long in the net, but again, he's an athletic guy, and he plays out in the intermediate league, so he can skate and he can.
And you and I played against him this afternoon.
Yeah,
already once, so he's already played one game.
Right, so his skating and his stick handling ability is there.
Puck comes into the slot, taken by the Goose.
Ooh.
Dunt. I beg your pardon. That is Brad Buck with a pass through the slot. Kept in on the far side nicely by the Goose. That's Peterson. Now Buck with the puck once again at the blue line. Gains the zone. Brad Buck sends it in deep. Always the smart play. Taken by Jones behind his own net for the Bandits.
McMahon taking it away from him.
McMahon, always hustling. You never can doubt that kid's heart. He's always hustling. I was on his summer team this year. There's a shot. Rebound. Comes out. Harris with the save. And now we're going to get a whistle.
In the crease, I think.
It's going to come out. No explanation. It must have been in the crease.
They've been cracking down on that. I think a lot of players have been kind of taking advantage of that rule and just posting up right in there with the goalie. They're not really fond of company in their crease.
So we get a whistle. Faceoff comes out to the neutral zone. 3:30 remaining in the first period. It's still 1-0 Bandits. If you've just joined us here on D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV, glad you joined us. Pass attempt by Houston comes right up the middle, and that was almost intercepted cleanly by McMahon of the Goose, and he just can't find the handle. Bandits are able to clear the zone and dodge a major bullet. Now it's taken by Peterson of the Goose at his own blue line. Gems through the neutral zone with speed. He has wingers with him. Tries to make a shot, and he loses control of the puck. Peterson behind the Bandits net. Tries to get one out into the middle and broken up nicely by Jones. Comes out to Adams. His shot deflected. It goes wide onto the far side. Will be taken by Hoffman. He'll try to take the heat out of a hot kitchen and does so by getting it out to the neutral zone. Buck with the puck for... Hey, that rhymed.
Thanks. Yeah,
hey, you like
we're
that?
going to leave that alone because more rhymes with that.
It does. Brought in by Buck. His shot attempt broken up by... Another
nice
shot. Nice save by Harris. I'm not even sure who got that shot. It came loose in the slot, and one of the Wild Goose members just ripped it. Harris had to be quick and made a wonderful save.
Yep. Harris, being young guy helps. Older goalies don't get down as fast for that.
Overton of the Bandits on the far side. Chips it up and off the wall. It's going to be taken by Matt Burns of the Goose. He comes into the slot, takes a shot, glove down, but not kept by Harris. Near side board. Buck with the puck. I'm stopping right there. Intercepted. Shot goes wide by McCarthy.
He didn't miss by much either.
Buck with the puck. Once again, gets it to McCarthy. High slot broken up nicely by the defense of Nate McCombs. Now Overton's going to give chase behind the net with Burns.
She may be half his size, but
yeah.
she doesn't seem to care.
Quite a size disadvantage, but Burns is going to come away with it, gets it to Buck. Buck's shot attempt goes behind the net. Buck's been on the ice for quite a while here, Kevin.
Yeah, I think he pulls a little bit to the right. He needs to get that alignment check. Oh, nice pass.
Smart pass back to Good at the point. Good dumps it down low over for Burns once again on the far side. Overton giving him a little more muscle this time. Burns comes away with the puck behind the net, trying to make a wraparound. That's broken up nicely.
Good defense
by Kent Forbes. Burns and Forbes behind the net. That's broken up by Hunter Lee.
They're letting him play too.
Puck is loose. Taken by McCombs. He gets it up and out of the zone.
A lot of pressure by the Goose.
Goose with a lot of sustained pressure on that shift, yeah. Puck dumped back down into the Goose zone. Given chase is McCarthy. Taken by Hunter Lee on the near side. Trying to hit Vance on the far side point, but that's broken up by Dunt.
30 seconds.
Dunt with 3 goals a week ago in the 7-1 win against the Knights. For the Wild Goose, now taken by Kent Forbes. His clearing attempt kept in by McCarthy. McCarthy near side. Under 15 seconds remaining. Behind the Bandits net.
10
Cleared
seconds.
up along the boards. Good with the shot. Broken up by Vance. It gets it out of the zone. That will do it for the first period as we were down to 3-2 and 1. You got to hand it to the defense and the goaltending of the Bandits because the Wild Goose kept the pressure on. They kept their foot on the gas, Kevin. But the Bandits were able to withstand it and come away with a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes.
One thing I've noticed, I've watched a few of the Goose game. They tend to be a slow starter. And then when they come on hard, fast, and they run up to score. So if the Bandits kind of slow down, they may let them right back in this. They got to get some more goals. They can't think they're going to win 1-0 in this game.
Speaking of Bandits and Goose and Wolves and Jesters and you name it, coming up February 10th, everybody, is the first annual CIDL All-Star Game. That is a Saturday afternoon, and we are going to have 2 All-Star Games going on. We have the Novice Division at 1 o'clock, the Intermediate Division at 2:15, and all you can get to this for just a $20 ticket. Now, it doesn't stop there. For your $20, you're not just getting the 2 All-Star Games, you're also getting a family skate after the intermediate game, and then at 6 o'clock that evening, there's a Wild game. So, all this is taking place at Wells Fargo Arena, February 10th, Saturday, for $20. See John Sesher and the Soap Cherry folks in the lounge at Bucks Arena for tickets. $20 gets you all this. Kevin, you and I are playing in this thing.
Yes, we are, and we're going to win this thing.
I'd say we're worth the price of admission right there.
And it's pink in the rink night at the Iowa Wild, too.
We've had D-League All-Star Games in the past. This is the first one under the CIDL banner, and it looks to be a really, really good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, me too.
Start of the second period. Here we go the other way. It's going to be the Wild Goose. Cameron Brose coming in. Gets a step, just can't get a backhander in on Harris as he was pressured by Vance. Wrapped around the net by the Bandits. Vance gives chase, leaves the puck for Busby. Busby now behind his own net, looking to make an outlet pass. Has nobody open. If he gets it off the boards, He has Collins. He did have Collins, just banked it off just a little too high. Taken by Adams of the Goose and the Goose captain.
It's that yellow helmet.
Up to Peterson. Ross Gilly gains the zone for the Bandits. Gets around one man and two. Coming in on net, takes a shot. Foster with a save. Rebound, comes away. Collins can't find the handle. Ross Gilly off to the side. Send it towards the front. Jones with it now. Jones sends it in. Nice save by Foster. Busby in the corner, near side. Sends one towards the net that goes wide and behind the net. Jones will chase it down on the wall.
Good pressure
Sends
by
one
the
towards
Bandits.
the net. Foster shoots.
Ken
Score! Ken Busby with the rebound, and he bangs it past Foster.
He goes shotgun on this thing, too.
And the Bandits take a 2-0 lead just a minute and a half into the second period.
Wow, that's great opportunity. They had sustained pressure for a good minute and a half. They weren't giving up the puck. The Goose were trying to get it out, and they just basically stayed after it until they got a goal. That was a rebound off to the side, and there was Busby in the right place at the right time with his shotgun. You know, I heard that Tommy Hoffman actually is going to do his own TV show. It's going to be Puck Dynasty.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's got that beard thing going.
Let me get Brad Buck on there with him, and the Bucks, pucks, whatever.
Well, and
Ducks.
Busby with his shotgun. So.
But yeah, there you go. Busby has a beard as well.
There's a hockey game going. We should get back to
we
that.
should get back to it. It's a 2-0 lead for the Bandits. It's going to be Buck right on cue with the puck for the Goose, gaining the zone with speed. Defenseman backing up. Shot, saved by Harris. Rebound, Harris with the save.
Yeah, puck with the buck, and that was a little bit of luck getting in there. And the puck got stuck underneath the goalie.
The defenseman of the Bandits just kept backing off the play, Kevin, and giving Buck all kinds of room. He got a lot on that shot. Harris had to be sharp.
Quick movement, and Buck just drove right into the net.
Shot attempt by Good from the right point of the Goose. Misses the net, goes wide. McMahon on the near side boards, battling along with Forbes. Bandits come away with it. Stretch pass just a little too much for Papian. Good goes back to get it for the Goose.
And
it's right on the
outside.
line. And no, it's just going to come out, and it's going to be McMahon once again gaining the zone for the Goose. He has Houston back. He tries a shot. Houston's able to get a piece of that, and it goes behind the net. The Goose on the near side. It's McCarthy looking to make a play. It's going to be Fortner, the Ghost, trying to get up and out of the zone. Now sent over to Buck in the high slot. His shot attempt goes wide. Houston able to break that up. Forbes sends it up to Papian. Papian battling on the boards with McCarthy. McCarthy comes away with it. Looks to make a shot. That's going to go wide. Fortner with a chance to get it up and out. Kept in by the Goose once again. That's Philip Pashka. He loses control of it. Now Hoffman's going to come the other way for the Bandits. Gaining the red line. Losing control of the puck. It comes back out to center red. Bandits need to get onside quickly.
Yeah. There we go.
Forbes had the puck, was looking to get back in the zone. All the Bandits were still offside. Cleared up and out by the Wild Goose. Overton sends one, or just misses the puck as it goes back deep. Forbes will take it for the Goose. Pass attempt through the center zone. Looking for the Bandits. That's McCombs dumping it into the zone. Good. Tracks it down for the Goose. Loses control of it. Hunter Lee over there just can't find the handle, and Good's going to come away with it. He has Peterson in front of him. Gets around Overton. Good's coming into the zone. He has a 3-on-1. Takes a shot. Fans on it.
You go that far and don't get your shot.
And Peterson and Burns were there. Neither one could find it. Now Peterson from the high slot tries a shot. Harris will gobble that up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 15 minutes remaining here in the second period. 2-0 Bandits.
Well, Burns was waiting for a rebound. He was praying for a rebound. He was right there on the doorstep. And Aaron Harris basically just sucked that puck up in this.
He's done that very well today. Harris has not left any rebounds.
Nope.
Back to Straithman. Tried to jack one, and he just fans on it. Now it's going to be McCombs coming the other way for the Bandits. Good poke check away by the captain, Jake Adams, for the Goose. Coming the other way now is the Goose. Vance looking to add some pressure to Burns. Burns looking to make a play, sends one in on Harris, who steers that wide. It goes to the far corner. And Chris Robinson will send it behind the Bandit net. Burns battling with Vance behind the net. Now Robinson loses it to Hunter Lee. Lee on the near side board, or far side boards. Can't find the handle. It comes right back into the zone where Overton will have it for the Bandits. She gets it up to McCombs, back to Hunter Lee.
A little bit of a give and go there.
Yeah. Lee dumps it into the zone. 2-0 Bandits lead. Here in the second period, Jake Adams looks to make an outlet pass. Kept in nicely by the Bandits. And now a shot attempt goes wide. That was McCombs on the far side. Vance keeps the puck in. Now cleared up and out by Strathman. That's going to go for icing with authority there.
Yeah.
And we get a whistle with 13:30 remaining in the second period.
Yeah, Josh has got a very long stick. You've seen how that thing can almost basically reach across the ice. He's got to reach. I like playing against Josh because he's just a big challenge to get around.
He's a big man. Face off to the left of Foster. One back. Houston unable to keep that into the zone, and the Bandits will have to regroup. It's Jones. Jones at the line, loses it to Peterson. Peterson trying to get it outlet pass up to center red, but it's going to be taken by Jones once again of the Bandits. Gets around his own defenseman. Strathman there to handle the puck. Jones able to come away with it. He has like 3 shot attempts blocked by Strathman. I think we've all been blocked by Strathman once or twice.
Yeah.
Still in the Wild Goose zone. That's Peterson with the puck for the Wild Goose. Trying to get that up to Bros, but good defense by the Bandits to break that up. Dunt drops it into the zone. Puck comes all the way back out to Adams. Adams to Bros on the far side, comes in onside. Broken up through the zone by Jones. Taken by Peterson to Dunt. Dunt shoots.
Nice
save
save
by Harris.
Wow. Fast movement with the legs. Great save.
Now the Bandits look to break out. It's Lee Collins coming through center red. He gets around Adams.
Wow.
Strathman coming back with speed. Collins makes a move. Gets around one, gets around two. Can't find the handle. It's still loose. And we get a whistle. The referee lost sight of the puck, and we had a quick whistle. Lee Collins had put it in the net already. But that goal is not going to count. And we're still at 2-0 Bandits lead. Foster, the recipient of a quick whistle by the men in stripes.
Well, we've all been there, but the referee's supposed to blow the whistle when they lose sight of it.
Absolutely they are.
It protects the goalie. It protects the other players. I mean, you kind of hate to see that happen, but, you know, big picture, that's the right way to call it.
So the faceoff will come to the right of Foster. 11:30 in the second period remaining. Bandits on the attack.
A little bit of offsides there, so 10-yard penalty.
Referee shouldn't have dropped that, but he did. Puck comes back out to the point. Pashka with a shot, or I beg your pardon. That's Forbes. Kept in by Houston. Houston a shot. Foster had to be ready for it.
Yeah.
As Houston got that in on net, now it's going to be Forbes once again. His shot.
Ghost almost had a deflection there.
Nice tip by Fortner. Puts it around the net. Papian giving chase. He's got Dylan McMahon on that far side. Good keep in by Forbes of the Bandits. Sends it opposite side where Buck will take it for the Goose the other way. He comes to the neutral zone with speed. Again, the Bandits defense backing off. He sends one towards the net. That misses the mark and goes wide and goes behind the net. Hoffman's going to gather it in on the near side boards and lead the Bandits the other way. Looking to get around the defenseman on the wall, and does. Gains the zone. Puck is chipped off of his stick. Kept in briefly by Papian. And now McMahon's going to gather in a loose puck and come into the zone. He's all by himself. Well, he has McCarthy coming through the slot. Houston's over there for the Bandits. Comes up to Fortner. Fortner gets it up and out of the zone. The Goose will have to reset with 10 minutes remaining here in the second.
The Bandits are swarming. Every time the Goose get the puck, there's 2 or 3 Bandits. Yeah,
Hoffman gets around Pashka. Good. Back for the Wild Goose. Hoffman still at the puck near side. Hoffman's sharp angle shot. Foster's just going to glove that down and get a whistle. We'll get line changes galore here. 9:45 remaining. 2-0 the Bandits out in front.
Yeah, I don't think many people would have picked this for this point in the game. We're halfway through this game. It's 2-0.
But they would have picked a good game by these two teams, and we are enjoying that right now.
Well, 2-0 is still a close game.
Absolutely it is.
It doesn't take no time flat to score 2 goals.
So the face-off deep in Wild Goose territory. Comes in on Foster. He's going to steer that aside where Adams will gather it in. Tries to clear it up and out. Kept in. Oh! Overton just misses the puck. Taken by Vance. Loose puck. Lee with it. Offside. That's going to be offside by 9 miles and finally called as Robinson was just ahead of the puck when it gained entry into the zone. We'll have the face-off at neutral zone. 8:30 remaining. I beg your pardon, 8:50. I can count.
8:47.
Something like that. Taken by Straithman at his own line. Tries to make a pass up. They're going to say no icing on that. As Vance will gather it in front of his own goalie. Chipped up and out by the Bandits. Wild Goose still off as Straithman gathers it in, sends it back into the Bandit zone where Overton will gather it behind her own net. Pass
Sure
to McCombs misses the mark. They're going to wave off icing for that because 7 guys could have played that one.
Or should have.
Overton with just a heck of a pass, and nobody was ready for it.
Too hot to handle, I guess.
Yeah. Overton breaks it up
nice
the blue
move.
line, but it's Peterson. Peterson can't get around Vance.
Yeah, offsides now.
And now McCombs with it. McCombs battles with Robinson. Robinson dumps it back in. Vance will gather it in behind his own net. 2-0 the score. Bandits in front. Puck chipped off the glass, up, not out, kept in by Burns. Now out to the neutral zone where Straithman will have to gather in as he's bothered by the stick of
Mark Stats.
Oh, that's Mark Stats, yeah. I thought so with the brown gloves.
Yeah, those gloves are older than most of the kids here playing.
Probably. Burns was offside, yeah. Burns brought the puck back outside as Peterson was gaining entry. And we get the whistle, stoppage in play. Both teams line changes. And the clock keeps ticking in favor of the Bandits.
Yeah, 2-0. But they've got to keep the pedal down. You know, they're being opportunists right now. They got to keep that up.
Yeah. So face off in the neutral zone. One back by Collins of the Bandits. Taken by Vance. Looking for Collins in the neutral zone. He loses that to Phil Pashka. Pashka looking for good. Leaves one in a dangerous area, but it worked out. You can see what he wanted to do. He pulled it off. Now it gets around him. As Collins goes after it. Pashka gets there first behind his own net. Tries to send one up. It's not out. It's taken by Roskilly. Takes a shot. It goes in. What a shot by Roskilly. Foster never saw it. It was top shelf. It popped the water bottle. What a shot by Sean Roskilly. It's 3-0 Bandits.
I was getting ready to say that could be bad. I didn't have time to say that because he put that thing in the top shelf before I even had a chance to blink.
I don't think any of us were ready for that. Foster definitely not. And it's 3-0.
Yeah, man. I can't see anybody who's going to be happy over there. You see Curtis DeSellis over there. He's usually not very emotional, but he doesn't look very happy.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not. And welcome to my world.
Yeah, it's not something that the Goose are used to.
And here we go with Collins. Collins open, tries a shot. Rebound into the slot as Foster made that save. Very good save by Foster. Bandits are offside. They have all the momentum right now, and they're looking to add more to it.
Whoa.
Bandits are offside. Said somebody.
Says everybody. Wow.
Goose looking to break it out. The Goose look a little flustered. They look a little lost at the moment.
They're on their heels. They're not used to being down this much. 1 maybe, 2 maybe, but 3 goals.
Buck tries a shot. That goes wide. Collins with the puck. Good comes in aggressively and steals it away. Sends one towards the net. That's chipped away by Houston. Comes in the near side where Buck will gather it in once again. Sends it to the middle. Off the wall. Trying to clear out the zone is Busby. Adams able to keep it in. Now Buck. Buck trying to get around somebody. That was Collins. Now Collins trying to get some defense onto Adams. Adams, nice keep in at the point.
Collins
and the
with
captain.
a nice backhand off of there and still got stuck.
The captain sends it across ice. Now it's going to come out. Jones gets it out to the neutral zone. Players collide. And Jake Adams loses it to Busby. Busby gains the zone for the Bandits. Has Collins, sends it in on net. Foster steers at his side. Has McMahon and Good going after it. Comes to Collins. Collins' shot misses the mark. Goes behind the net. Houston from the point sends it to the slot. Taken by McMahon. McMahon loses the handle on some really good defense by Roskilly to chip that off of his stick. Now Busby will gain the zone for the Bandits.
On the opposite side. He's the right winger, and he's on the left side.
Busby tried a centering pass to Collins, and that's broken up nicely by Adams. Good play, Jake Adams, to break that up because Collins was wide open right in the slot.
But this is
Roskilly, once again, sends it to the middle. Broken up by the skate of one of the Wild Goose players, and now Dunt will take it out to the center zone. Houston will break that up, and the Bandits are going to come on the attack once again.
This is Bandit hockey right here. This is how they get their goals.
Broken up behind the Goose play. It's going to be Fortner. Keep in. No, he doesn't keep it in, and the Goose are going to try and break out. That's going to be Dunt. Dunt with speed, gains the zone. Nice pass to McCarthy. McCarthy with a shot partially broken up by the great defense of Kent Forbes. Centering pass. That's broken up by Hoffman. Coming out to Papian.
Straithman took a chance.
Straithman took a big chance. Papian was able to chip that up and out. Good move by Don Papian to chip that puck out of the zone. Pass over to Houston. Houston being pressured by McCarthy. She's going to send it along the wall to Fortner. Good's going to get the puck for the Goose. Send it right back out to the neutral zone. Houston can't handle it. That's all right. Her partner Forbes is back there to cover her bacon. Fortner at center ice.
Bacon.
I know, I'm hungry.
Me too. I am now.
Yeah. It's been a long day. Deep in the Goose zone. Chipped up and out. Now taken by Burns. Matt Burns gains the zone. He has Peterson on his side. Sends one towards the net. That misses the mark and goes wide. Hoffman will gather it in behind his own net. He has Fortner on the wall. Trying to get around Burns. Burns breaks that up. Hoffman, he's a veteran. He should know he needs to get rid of that. Now it's Peterson from the slot. Takes a shot and scores. Peterson was cruising left, shot back right. That goes top shelf off the post and in. And we have a 3-1 game. The Goose are finally on the board after all this pressure, 18 minutes into the second period.
Yeah, bad turnover. You saw Tommy Hoffman tapping his helmet, telling everybody that was my fault. He knows it. Just a bad turnover turned into one pass, two pass in. And that was a good shot.
So the Goose, their never say die attitude is really showing up well here. This is onside as the Bandit re-enter the zone.
Yeah, Nate McComb's in there doing the split.
Yeah,
trying to stay onside. But he's got long legs, so he can manage that.
Well, his long legs have just been part of the puck stolen away, taken by Phil Pashka once again. Gets it over to Burns. Forbes over there to break that up. Now it's Pashka once again for the Goose. Finds Burns. Burns to the slot looking for Peterson. Peterson shot. That's going to be blocked by Forbes. Forbes looking to break it up and not out, but it's going to be taken by Straithman. His blast blocked by Lee. Pashka sends it back behind the net. Robinson.
Burns just got knocked down in front of the crease.
Yeah, he did. If you want to go into the dirty area, you got to pay the price.
Yeah, well, something tells me Burns can handle that.
He's a good size lad.
Oh, yeah.
Far side, chipped up, not out. Goose kept it in. It's going to be Straithman. His shot attempt goes behind the net. Burns chipped off of his stick. Great play by Forbes. Forbes still with the puck near side. Has Peterson applying pressure. Now it's going to be Pashka once again, but he loses it to Hunter. 33 seconds left in the second period. Hunter Lee gains the zone. Fires a shot that's blockered away by Foster.
That was marked for the corner.
Still time left. It's going to be Stats with a pass attempt, goes right through the blue paint. Peterson will gather it in for the Wild Goose. 16 seconds remaining. Straithman from his own zone with 12 seconds, trying to send it up. It hits Robinson as he comes to the bench. Peterson gathers it in for the Goose. They're going to say that's offside. That'll be the end of the second period. Wow. What a period. What a contest. It's 3-1. The Bandits in front. we got us a heck of a game right here on D-League Radio.
Well, luckily for the Goose, they got that late goal in this period and made it a real game instead of being something that really starting to look to get away from them. It was 3-0. That's a hard one to come back from in just one period of time.
But they did the important. They got the first one.
Oh, the first one's the hardest.
You can't go anywhere without that first goal.
Yep. And you create doubt in the other's mind. We're up 3-0. We're up 3-0. We're going to get this. Oh, it's 3-1.
Yeah, and
your confidence goes down a little bit.
As they say, the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead to keep here in hockey.
We can disappear fast, but the Bandits are looking really confident. They're skating well. They're moving well. They're passing the puck. They're looking for each other. You see them skating with their heads up, and that's a really good thing.
Yes.
And when you got a goalie behind you making a lot of big stops, you know, that gives you more confidence to get deep into the zone. And you need that. You need your wingers down there deep. You need to be digging in front of the front net. But, of course, you know, you lose the puck quickly, and all of a sudden that turns into a 3-on-2 break the other direction.
True. Red Dragon Herbs is an official sponsor of D-League Radio this year. We finally have them on board, and you can find them on the web at reddragonherbs.net. This is loose leaf tea. Teas from around the world. Popular flavors include anti-inflammatory. Your favorite?
Well, and I actually asked Ryan Llewellyn what the flavor is. It's actually ginger and apple is the flavor.
That actually sounds really good.
It does sound very good.
Find them on the web again at reddragonherbs.net. You can also find SoCherry at SoCherry.com, the official outfitters of the CIDL and of D-League Radio in their first season with us. We are so happy to have John Sesher and his gang as official sponsors. And, of course, the Keg Stand, 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines. Go there for all the food, all the fun, and D-League nights and all of the above. The Keg Stand in West Des Moines. Cleared out of the zone by the Bandits. I had to pause there because the Goose looked like they were up to something there, but it's taken by Good back in his own zone. He's pressured by the Bandits. There was Collins there adding some pressure. Now Busby with the puck dumps it right back in for the Bandits. Good play, Ken Busby. Behind the net.
Goose are coming out hard.
The Goose, they have no choice.
Oh, they have a choice.
It's Busby from the slot. Just can't find the right handle. The puck was bouncing as he gloved it down. It's kept in by Jones. Comes in off his point position. Sends it out in front. That misses everything and comes away by Buck. Buck with the biscuit. Gets into the zone. Busby's going to get there first for the Bandit and get it out of harm's way. Goose will have to regroup. Adams from center ice. Off the wall to Buck. Gets around Busby. Comes in on net. Takes a shot. Harris with the save. Steers it off into the corner. Buck and McCarthy behind the Bandit net. Cleared around by Vance behind his back. Very nice play. Busby can't handle it, so Buck has it for the Goose on the left wing side. Tries a pass. That misses everything, and Roskill will gather it in.
That's going to go for icing.
He'll send that down. Again, just as hard as a shot. His goal in the second period, he fired that down for icing with authority.
Yeah, I don't think he was worried about icing. I think they just wanted to get the puck out of the zone and get a change. That line had been out there a little while.
They had been out there from the start, and we're 2 minutes into this second period already. Yeah. Might as well get off the ice. They have a full bench.
Yep, which you look at the Goose bench. They're one short of two fulls. So...
they have a bunch of fools on that bench. But anyway, thank you.
But yeah, one of their to have three lines, somebody's double shifting. So
back to Pashka on the blue line. He gains entry deeper into the zone. Tries a pass over to McMahon. McMahon loses it to Houston. Houston tries to chip it up and out. Taken by Papien.
Made a good stop there to keep that puck.
Papien to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it out of the zone this time.
Yeah.
His failure to do so late in the second led to a goal. He learned his lesson. He didn't hesitate this time.
I'm sure he's looking to make up for that one.
Taken by Fortner on the right wing side. He has Hoffman and Papien with him. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman from center from the blue line.
Yeah, that puck's just kind of like living out there. Nobody seems to want it real bad.
Well, here comes Dunt. Josh Dunt with the puck with speed. Gains the red. Now passes it over to his winger. That's McMahon. McMahon, who never stops skating.
Never.
Loses it to Hoffman. Hoffman's clearing attempt that's kept in by the Wild Goose. Centering pass by Pashka. Just misses the mark, but Dunt chases it down. Pashka, high slot. Tries a backhander. It goes in. Oh, Harris made the stop. It bounces off his stick and over his glove and goes in. We have a one-goal game. Phil Pashka with the goal.
Oh, he had the stick. He had the stick out there in front of it, but it was ramped. So the puck hit it and just went over his shoulder, just barely.
And you could see him just a string of obscenities coming out of his mouth before the puck had even hit the back of the net. He knew it.
Yeah, they haven't stopped yet either. I think he's still cussing under his breath.
He
probably.
is not a happy camper, is Aaron Harrison. He has played a whale of a game, but you've been a goalie. You know, you have to shake that off. There's still a lot of time left, and you still have the lead.
Always 0-0. You have to keep playing that way.
McCombs breaks up a pass attempt. It's going to be taken by Burns of the Wild Goose, and they look to come back on the attack. Broken up nicely by Mark Stats. Stats sends it towards the far side. Now taken by Lee. Hunter Lee to McCombs. McCombs can't handle it. It's taken by Peterson. Good play by McCombs to follow up on that as Peterson tried to make a move. And now Stats looks to get it out of the zone. Loses control of it to Good. Still loose in some skates. Burns is going to come away with it for the Wild Goose. He'll send one in on net. Saved by Harris. That's important.
The momentum's on the Goose's side now. They're
by a long shot. They're not unable to get this puck out of the zone. Just a little puck luck. And now we have a chance. It's going to be McCombs with a breakaway. Nate McCombs coming in. Defense coming back, takes a shot. Rebound. It's still loose. Shot attempt by Stats. That comes in. It's covered up by Foster. Wow. Great play by McCombs to chip that up and out and get a breakaway. Great save by Foster.
Yeah, if Nate McCombs is listening to this, I'll say, Nate, you got to follow your shot, buddy.
Don't do the flyby.
Yep, there was a rebound out there just waiting for you to poke in. So great effort, and really good, good defense. And Foster came at it after him.
Still a one-goal game. It's 3-2. Bandits still in the lead. Goose looking to take control. Overton trying to bother Robinson. Broken up by Vance nicely. Vance is going to look to get it up and out of the zone. The captain takes it his own way. Chipped off his stick by McCarthy. Good play by Dan McCarthy to break up the momentum of Luke Vance going the other way.
Vance has got some speed. If he gets in the open ice, he can really make some damage. Make a damage. I don't know. My brain's not working very well today. This game ain't over.
This game is not over. We have a really good contest here. Stats chases down with Good. Good comes away with it. It comes to Overton. She fans on her pass attempt. And now here comes McCarthy. One-on-one with Harris. Comes in, takes a shot. Saved by Aaron Harris. Rebound goes behind the net. McCarthy.
Right towards your feet.
Tried to shoot it. It's taken by Vince. Comes out to the slot. Chipped away by Hunter Lee. Now taken by Stats. Gets it out, not out. Strathman tries a shot. Wow. What a sequence. Buck on the far side. That goes behind the net. Chased down by Robinson behind the net, but Lee's going to get there first for the Bandits. He just needs to get this puck out of the zone, kept in at the point by Pashka, who had a goal earlier. Strathman's shot. That hits traffic in front. Overton with the puck. Lee gives chase. Behind the net, it's going to be taken by Buck. He's going to wrap it right back around, where Stats is going to gather it in for the Bandits to try and get it up and out of the zone, and does. And the Bandits get the heat out of a hot kitchen for sure.
They needed some reprieve there.
Strathman wraps it around the net. Off the wall, Vance will gather it in at his own blue line, looking to hit Stats as he comes right back out of the Wild Goose zone. Vance with the loose puck. Right back up to Lee. Lee trying to hit Stats. Taken by Strathman. Losing it to Vance. And the Wild Goose look to come the other way once again. Vance going back behind his own net for the puck. Wraps it around, looking for Stats on the near side. Stats gets around Strathman, trying to get it out of the zone, looking for Lee. That pass misses the mark, and Dylan McMahon will dump it in for the Wild Goose. Jones gives chase behind his own net. Nice move by Jones. Jones up to Stats. And a KG veteran is able to get it up and out of the zone. I thought that went out. But here's Dylan McMahon. Chipped off his stick by Vance. Nice play, poke check by Luke Vance. Puck comes into the slot, goes wide. Peterson gives chase on the near side boards. Wild Goose swarming.
Nobody in front of the net for the Goose.
McMahon on the far side, chipped away by Vance. Very nice. That's going to come out of the zone. That's going to be offside. Good play by Luke Vance twice to chip the puck away from his opposition. This time he was able to get it out of the zone. The Wild Goose come in offside, and we'll get a face-off at center.
Yeah, some fresh legs, though. Yeah, you've seen a lot of the Goose. They seem to be running some long shifts out there.
The Bandits were scrambling.
They were
on that shift. The Goose were able to make several line changes during that whole sequence to keep the speed up. And the Goose are they're an aggressive team. You can see it right
more
there.
so.
They go after the puck.
Especially when they're in this kind of position.
He's 47 feet offside, and they know it.
Yeah.
Peterson looks up, sees McMahon was still offside. This will let the Bandits come back the other way. It's Collins on the near side board. Roskilly with the pass to him. Roskilly's going to give chase with good. Sent back down deep into the Goose zone. It's Fortner, sends it back behind the net. Not a lot of help as most of the Goose players, or the Bandit players, were
playing back.
A little high, yeah. Kept in at the point by Kelly Houston nicely. Now it comes out of the zone. It's going to be a 2-on-1 unless they hurry back. Pass up to Burns is a little off the mark. It's going to be Forbes getting there first. Goose now in possession of the puck. Shot attempt broken up at front nicely by Forbes. Kept in at the point. No, they're going to say it came out. It's going to be Roskilly once again. Roskilly with the puck, trying to get around Adams. Adams keeping him wide. Roskilly makes a move, comes in, loses control of the puck. I think Foster poked it off of his stick.
Nice play.
Now the Goose come the other way. It's Dunn gaining the blue line for the team in green. Trying to get a shot off, and does. What a toe save by Harris.
Just enough.
Another shot comes into the crease and goes wide. Taken by Forbes, up, not out, kept in by Pashka. He battles along the boards with McCombs. Now Burns with another shot. That's going to go behind the net. Houston off the boards and up, not out. Taken by Good. Intercepted by Forbes, and he's going to send it the length of the ice, and we'll get an icing call here. Fantastic saves all the way around, but Aaron Harris with the save of the day with a toe.
He had every bit of the pad he could get out there. He took it. If he would have missed anything.
That has to build the confidence right back up.
Well, it also scares you. Because as a goalie, you realize how close that was. When you hear one go off the pipes, when you just barely get one, it kind of worries you. He didn't have a lot of help down there. They got to make sure that they keep some help down close to him.
Face off deep in the Goose.
Now they're just slapping at it.
Bandits zone.
Need possession.
Kept in by the Goose. Shot on goal. Harris didn't look like he was ready for that one.
No.
It came through a lot of traffic. Done.
I think he was texting.
Shot attempt by Buck. That goes up and over the net. Dunn on the right wing side. Tries to send one up to the point and does. It's Pashka once again. He already has one goal on the day. His shot attempt blocked by McCombs. McCombs and Pashka battle for it. Pashka gets it behind the net. It's going to be taken by Dunn on the near side. Bothered by Overton.
They really need to get that puck out of their zone.
Taken by Forbes. He's going to get it up and
there
out.
There we go.
And now if McCombs can get there, he'll have a semi-breakaway. The Wild Goose coming back strong.
Straithman.
Yeah, that big stride of Straithman. You really need a head start to get away from him.
Yeah.
The Goose come the other way. It's Dunn on the right wing side. He gains the blue line. Gets around Overton. Can't get around Hoffman. It comes in. Oh, it goes in the net. Oh, my goodness. Harris had made the save. And again, it flips off of his stick, off of his pads, and into the net. We have a tie game just past the 15-minute mark.
I'm not sure what was up with that puck, but it had a weird bounce to it, and it just kind of hit him and ramped over again and just rolled into the net. I didn't see it well enough to say that the stick was at the ramp again, but it might be kind of that technique problem. He needs to kind of see that in the video.
We had a clear view of the angle. I mean, so on the video, he will get a clear view of that goal going up, but he had made the save, apparently. But again, it goes off of his equipment and into the net for the second time this game. And now we have a tie game. There's 5:20 remaining in this contest. Now the Bandits have to regroup.
Oh!
Out in front. Puck is loose.
Wow.
Taken by Lee. Shot attempt. Goes in the net. Jones has scored.
Wow.
Jones scores. Dan Jones for the Bandits. A rebound comes right to him in the slot. He puts it past Foster, who was down. The Bandits lead now 4-3.
Well,
holy smokes.
Couldn't have picked a more perfect time to get his fourth goal of the season. But that was a great shot. There was a lot of action in front of the net. The goalie had been just going side to side for a good 10, 15 seconds. Great shot.
So now the Goose have to dig deep once again to tie the game.
Which they may.
They may. Who knows? There's still 4.5 left in this contest. If you miss this one, folks, shame on you for 6 weeks. McMahon with the puck, chipped off of his stick by Jones. Jones with a great play and kicks it right out of the zone. I'm surprised there was no call. McMahon was interfering. No call. The referees are going to let him play.
Yeah, I don't think they want to make a call this late. You know, that's
Vance and Peterson battle along the boards. It's taken by Vance. He gets it up and out. McCombs at center ice. McCombs is bothered by McMahon. McMahon able to get that puck into the zone, taken by Vance on the near side boards. McMahon adding some pressure. Vance is able to get it out to the neutral zone. Lee will give chase, but it's taken by McMahon once again of the Wild Goose. He'll dump it in deep for the team in green, taken by Vance. Vance trying to get it out of the zone. Comes up to the point. McCombs has it at center ice.
Snuck it past two Goose.
The clock definitely the friend of the Bandits, the mortal enemy of the Wild Goose as they trail by 1. Puck stuck behind the net. Buck's not around this time, but it's taken by Johnny B. Good. He sends one up to Dylan McMahon on the left wing side. McMahon chips it out to center, but just a little too hard as Houston was there guarding the fort for the Bandits.
Nate's pretending he was going to play the puck.
The Wild Goose come up. That's Bros. Bros gains the blue line. The defense of the Bandits still backing off. Bros fanned on his pass attempt or shot attempt, still able to come away with the puck. Puck comes loose. That's Peterson in front.
Well,
Peterson and Forbes battle for it. It comes out to the point is where it's Adams. Adams, puck on in. It comes to the loose, and Peterson just misses a tip in.
He was sitting on the back door.
Forbes gets it off the boards, gets it up, not out. Shot attempt by Good. Hits a stick, ramps up, comes out to the blue line, and Lee has it for the Bandits. Good back checking by Good. Gets the pass up to Cameron Bros. And the Bandits come away with the puck once again, send it back down into the Wild Goose zone. 2:30 remaining.
Looks like they're sitting back in more of a preventive.
Adams sends it down the ice, and we get an icing call. Not what the Wild Goose needed, but they will take the time for the line change. The clock is going to stop at the 2-minute mark if we don't get the face-off before them, as the clock ticks down at 2:16, 15, etc.
Yep, stop time within 2 goals, which this definitely is. 4-3, 2 minutes to go.
Face off to the left of Foster in the Goose zone. One back by the Bandits. It's Forbes and Collins. Collins with the puck in the zone. Busby's over there too for the Bandits. Pashka and Collins really battling for the puck. Burns is going to come away with it. Kept in at the point by Houston. Houston with the...
Wow.
That was Roskilly, I think, again with a shot. And this time Foster makes a save, and now he's going out of the net. Net empty for the Wild Goose. Forbes back for the Bandits. Wraps it around his own goal.
Oh, that's going to stay in.
McMahon over there on the far side. Looking to make something happen. Tries a shot. Saved by Harris, and he'll cover up as we get a stoppage with 1:26 remaining. What a shot by Roskilly. Foster had to be sharp.
Well, Houston passed it up to him from the defensive position.
Great
right into
pass.
the slot.
Fantastic pass by Houston.
Yeah, and he just hammered that thing. Wow.
Face off to the right of Harris. 1:26 remaining. Bandits up by 1. It's over to Buck. Buck to McMahon. Net empty for the Wild Goose. McMahon sends it through the crease. That misses everything. Right into the slot. Shot attempt just goes wide. Buck with a backhander.
Wow.
McMahon with the puck on the far side. Looking for McCarthy. McCarthy has the puck in the slot. Chipped away by Collins. Save. Shot. Save by the toe. Save, and another save by Harris.
I'm going to have a heart attack.
Forbes tries to clear it out. It's kept in by Pashka.
1 minute.
Pashka to Buck. Puck comes in on Harris, I beg your pardon. Comes out of the zone, kept in by Pashka once again. Over to Buck. Loses it to Collins. Collins banks it off, and 44 seconds remain with the puck into the Wild Goose zone. Strathman goes back, sends it up. That may be icing on this call.
It will be.
It is icing with 35.2 seconds remaining.
What do you do now?
Strathman, do you put the goalie back in or you just take your chances?
35 seconds?
The Goose have won a ton of faceoffs today, but Foster is going back toward the net. 35.2 remaining. The Bandits in front, 4-3. Holy smokes, what a game.
Yeah. I hope the Bandits play aggressive, because that's when they're doing their best. When they sit back and start playing really defensively, they give up.
Very good point.
Give up a lot of possession time in their end.
Hoffman on the faceoff for the Bandits. One back by the Goose. Comes up to the point. Vance is able to keep it in.
Yeah.
He'll send it towards the net. Oh, it just misses McCombs. 27 seconds. McCombs is going to get there first on the far side.
He just needs
just trying to tie it up. Goods over there. It's going to be kept in by the Bandits. Sent towards the net. Backhanded by Hoffman. 16 seconds remaining. Papian sends it towards the net. That's kept out in front.
Oh.
And chasing it down is going to be Jones and Vance. Vance is going to come with it. Send it out of the zone. 5 seconds remaining. That's going to do it. You hear it. You hear the horn. What a game we've had today. The Bandits are going to come away 4-3 with the victory in a game in which they've led 3-0 at one point. The Wild Goose battled back, always knocking on the door, but the Bandits able to close this one out.
Well, you expected a comeback. I mean, we all knew they were going to come back. So it was a really good game. They kind of stretched that one out, and they made it close. But the Bandits showed some tenacity. I really love the way they play. It's just all over the puck. They played more of a style of the Goose, I think, this game than they have in the past. But
they really gave the Goose a run for their money. The players are shaking hands at center ice, and wow, what a contest we had. I'll tell you, this was the game of the week in my opinion, and we've had some good games played today.
Oh, yeah.
Scoring got started off in the first period at the 2:20 mark, but Tommy Hoffman sent one past Foster for a 1-0 lead from Kent Forbes. Then Ken Busby from Jones and Collins, and then Sean Roskilly with that blast from the left wing side made it 3-0 in favor of the Bandits. And then Nick Peterson got the Goose on the board late in the second period with an assist from Matt Burns to make it 3-1. In the third period, it was Josh Dunt getting the goal to make it 3-2, and then he scored again to make it 3-3 late in the period. And they don't have the fourth goal up here for the Goose, but it was the Wild Goose.
That was Jones.
That was Dan Jones. That's right. Dan Jones scored about a minute later to make it 4-3. The Bandits just coming out on top. What a contest we've had! Holy smokes!
Well, well-deserved victory by the Bandits, and I'm sure the next time these two teams play, it's going to be on again.
I believe so. This was the number 1 and number 2 teams in the novice division. And I'll tell you, it was a hell of a contest, that's for sure.
Yep. Well, all their games have been really close, except for the one.
Except for the one, yeah. And I believe that was a shorthanded game by one of them, and it was just one of them days. But they really came to play today. And 4-3, the Bandits come out on top. Your final thoughts on this game, Kevin?
Well, the novice division is, there's 2 teams on the top and 2 teams on the bottom. I think these 2 teams are going to be the ones that fight for the novice championship, so they better get used to each other, and they're going to see each other again and again. But good goalies, good defenses. I think that's what it came down to. Is the Bandits played really good defense.
And timely saves by Aaron Harris, especially at the end. He had those 2 goals that went in that were just flukes, but he was able to rebound off of that and make some really strong saves in the closing minutes.
Well, hopefully he's learning from his mistakes, and that's these 2 were just. They were bloopers because they hit him and just kind of bounced over him. I think he's going to start figuring out how to protect himself against those. Yep.
Red Dragon Herbs is a sponsor this year on D-League Radio, and you can get them on the web at reddragonherbs.net. It's loose leaf tea from around the world. Be sure to get some today. So Cherry at socherry.com, you are going to find a lot of things that are good for your garment needs. You have custom jerseys or uniforms for any sport. Original art screen printing for any occasion, whether it's company functions or family reunions or school outings. It's a good place to go for your shirt orders. There is no minimum order at So Cherry. You can get 1, you can get 100, but be sure to give them a call. Check them out at socherry.com and be sure to like their page on Facebook. Also, the Keg Stand, their 3rd year as the primary sponsor of D-League Radio. You can find them at 3530 West Town Parkway in West Des Moines. They are the home of D-League, the home of D-League Radio, the Keg Stand. We want to tell you one more time about the All-Star Game coming up. That is February 10th, the novice division. Many of these players you saw right here in this game are going to be playing in that, and that is at 1 o'clock. It's at Wells Fargo Arena. At 2:15, the intermediate division. And these 2 handsome faces you're looking at now are playing in that game. And let's see, after the intermediate division game, we have a family skate, and then at 6 o'clock, the Iowa Wild play. This is all at Wells Fargo Arena.
Arena.
How about Arena?
And how much does it cost?
$20. This is it.
Only $20?
Only $20. You get $20. 3 games for the price of 1 and a family skate. Also, Everybody in attendance gets a hat and or puck that night for buying one of these tickets. So it is a Pink at the Rink night. It's always a big successful night for the Iowa Wild. It's a big promotional event. So again, the Novice Division All-Star game at 1 o'clock, the Intermediate Division game at 2:15, the Family Skate at 3:30, and the Iowa Wild at 6 o'clock. You get this all for $20. Where? You got to come here to Bucks Arena on Sunday. The tickets are on sale in the lounge. John Session and the group from Socherry have the tickets on sale. Get yours today. Don't miss out. I had 10 I had to purchase today. 10.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are going to wrap this up for now. The final score, once again, is the Bandits 4 and the Wild Goose 3. So for Rich Harms on the controls, for Brett DeBrine, our cameraman extraordinaire, he's Kevin Coble. I'm John Reichert. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking us out on D-League Radio.
Jesters rule.
They do.